You know, but I'm like in shock. Mm-hmm. Am I gonna go to jail?
I need you to keep telling the story.
Oh my God, that's not a no.
Well, I can't lie to you. So I need to know what the full story is to understand what's going on. You want tissues now?
Oh.
Okay.
I just want to know what's gonna happen.
I'm trying to figure out the full truth. Okay? And then we'll talk about what's gonna happen. So, when you guys...
I don't deserve this.
I understand.
Do you?
I do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crime Circus. My name is Drip Drop, and I'll be your host as always. Tonight, we have another exclusive, brand new, fresh interrogation video. This is a beautiful young lady, and she was arrested for first-degree passing away. That is a serious crime. That is a crime that could land you in a cage for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
That is a crime that could land you in the electric chair. Yeah, it's no laughing matter. Seriously. Anyways, you'll be seeing me again a little bit into the video, and you'll be seeing me at the end with the case update, with the conclusion, and I'll tell you a little bit more information about this case. Now, without further ado, let's see what this beautiful little lady has to say for herself this time.
If you don't mind, just have a seat wherever you're comfortable, and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, Jackie. All right. Doing all right? For the most part?
Yeah.
All right. So we talked a lot while we were on the scene. And I appreciate your cooperation and you speaking to me voluntarily and you helping me with this investigation. Okay? It's very important what we're doing. I already explained it to you, okay? So we're going to talk a little bit more, okay? We're going to go over it from the beginning, all right? And like I said, you're not detained, you're not under arrest or anything, but I think it's important that you understand your rights and that you know what they are. I read this to everybody, okay? I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, and then we're going to talk about what happened. Okay? All right. Have you ever been read your Miranda rights before? No? Okay. All right, so you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that, Jackie? I just need you to verbalize it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand, Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand, Jackie?
Yeah.
Okay. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions about that? Okay. You want some tissues? I can get some. Okay. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Sorry.
It's okay. I understand it's stressful for you.
No, it's
okay.
Like been someone for like years of my life, and then all of a sudden you just fucking turn on me like that.
I just need your signature. This is just indicating that I read them to you and you understand them. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna go, over some of the basics again. And just take it from the top, okay? So could you just spell your first name?
J-A-C.
Okay, and how tall are you? How much do you weigh? If you had to guess?
5'10", 140.
And good phone number for you?
7457. 7457.
7457. Okay. Alright, so just when we're in here, just try and give verbal answers because it's it's very important, okay? So let's just start from the top. Do you know Chris? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, you know Chris Brilliant. Okay. Do you know Jesse? Who is Jesse to you?
He was my best friend.
Okay.
We dated for like 4 years. And I thought he was my best friend.
Okay.
And then he just did this shit to me.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about it, okay? We have to be 100% honest, just to make sure that we get the whole story, okay? You sure you don't want a tissue or anything? You good for right now? Okay. So, do you know anything about what happened to Chris?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me what happened to Christopher?
Chris, I thought everything. Okay. Everything I said with like the meth and the heroin and all this shit was true. The house and shit. And couldn't sleep
Okay.
for a long time. And like obviously, like
Yeah.
and like he like gave me fentanyl and told me that if it wasn't fentanyl, and he gave me like a decent amount, and I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I OD'd and I like died for a whole while. I came back.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't tell Jesse because I knew that he would be upset about it. He was in jail at the time, and like, if you're in jail, you don't want to hear that your girl just died. Like,
Right. Or almost
oh,
died.
yeah. And like, so, but his sister, but like I said, like Jesse and I
Yeah.
for years. That's why I'm so upset.
I can understand it's upsetting that something like this could happen, but just like I told you at the scene, we're just trying to find the truth.
So heartbroken. And I was really good friends with his sister. So I told his sister about it,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, holy shit, And she told Jesse. And Jesse, like, got really upset.
Mm-hmm. How did Jesse find out?
His sister told him.
His sister told him? Okay. This is while he was in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he came out of jail,
He knew.
did he confront you about it at some point? What was the substance of that? How did he confront you about it?
He said, there was a period of time where I don't know, we like got into an argument when he was in jail, like on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, well, fuck yourself then,
Right.
He was like, but obviously I didn't mean that,
Right, yeah.
I was just pissed, and so I stopped it. I didn't answer his calls for like a hot minute, because I just wanted to like say like,
Ice him out a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a CrimeCircus presentation.
Of course, I answered like later, but
Mm-hmm.
then we got out of jail, and he and I like avoided him because I knew that he knew, and I knew that he was like pissed, and he was like trying to like find me and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
So, I was driving with a girlfriend, and we stopped at somebody's house, like a friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
And he happened to be in the area, and I told him, because the car that I just got is new, and like
What kind of car? The blue?
my Crown Vic is
Okay.
new.
So you just got it.
Just got it.
Okay.
That's why I have a paper tag. That's why it's
Okay.
not registered yet. So I say I have to transfer plates, right?
Right.
Should have done that. Fuck. So anyway, and I told, when he was in jail, I told him like that I was getting a new car and like all this shit, and I told him like, oh, it's a blue Crown Vic, it's dope, blah blah blah, and he was like, yeah, that's cool, and he saw my car, he saw the car, and he was like, and kept asking me, he's like, is that Jackie? Is that Jackie? And he was like, where is she? And
Who was asking that?
Jesse.
Jesse was.
He was in the area.
Okay, so he was in the area.
He was in the area. He was like, and he saw the car, and he was like, that's Jackie's car. And I didn't know he was there because I was inside.
Okay. Alright.
So I walked outside with my friend, and I was in Shit Puppy, I was holding Puppy, and I like walked outside, and like Jesse was over there, and he was like, Jackie, and I was like, and I looked at him, and I was like, get fucked, Jesse, and he was like, he like came up to me, like hugged me, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, he's like, why the fuck are you on this shit, blah 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 blah, and I was like, I'm not on this shit,
Right.
you know, like, I'm not withdrawing,
Yeah.
hello,
Yeah.
I'm not high,
Right.
unfortunately, I'm just kidding, but yeah, and he was like, you have to get off this shit, blah, 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 and I was like, Jesse, like, I'm not fucking addicted to heroin, like, please stop.
Yeah.
So he got, like, pissed off, and I was like, Jesse, you have to go. I was like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'll talk to you later.
Right.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Right.
And he was like, no. And he was like, no, we have to talk, blah, blah. And I was like, I will talk to you when you calm down. And when I calm down,
Right.
because I'm done with you thinking you're a fucking junkie.
Right.
Hello, I don't have any jack marks.
True.
So, went home, chilled with Rena and other girl for a while. Chris was there.
Okay.
This was the day after Chris, like, kicked Rena and, like, she went out the fucking window.
Okay.
Day after.
So he hadn't been arrested yet?
No,
For
they
that.
didn't find him, but
Okay.
she invited him back in the house.
I see.
You know,
Okay.
because it's like, that Stockholm Syndrome shit.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I
I gotcha.
got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You can tell, I'm
So.
sure. So, anyway. So he gets invited back into the house, whatever, and I was a bitch to him, and I, like, watched.
This is Jesse, or this is Chris?
This is Chris.
Chris, okay.
So I was a bitch to Chris.
Yeah.
And I did one of those things, and I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he was saying he was tired, and I walked into the bathroom, and I was like, well, you sleep fucking well in jail, you bitch.
Yeah.
And he was like, what?
Right.
And then everything was like chill for a little bit. And then, what happened? Oh yeah, okay, so then the whole like mask shit happened, whatever.
Is this where Jesse came to the house and did he have a mask on?
Yeah.
And
Rena told me that the neighbor's camera caught his face, and because he wasn't wearing a mask when he got out.
Okay.
He wasn't wearing a mask.
So he was the one. And which house was this at?
1113498.
So, is this where he gave you, was it, what he told you was heroin? And it happened to be fentanyl?
Yes, but he knew it was fentanyl, so did Rena.
Okay. And it happened at the circle?
Yes.
Did nobody call an ambulance and the police didn't come? And
No.
Okay. And so I'm assuming you overdosed and then came out of it, obviously. Who was there when you came out of it?
Chris was there, but he was the only one. Rena went to go find Narcan and all this shit. and apparently Chris revived me, you know, but.
Okay. So, so your boyfriend Jesse finds out about this.
Yes.
What was his reaction?
He was super fucking heated.
Okay. What specifically did he say to you?
He said that he loved me and that he never wanted that to happen to me again. I had to like say all the shit, blah blah blah. He said that he was super fucking pissed at Chris, and he's like, I can't believe this motherfucker. And he was like, and then I told him about Chris like shooting the meth and like freaking the fuck out. And,
inside that house?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, you know, like we leave and like I'm out for days because he's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And like I'm tired. And so yeah, and I didn't think that Jesse was gonna like do that shit, you know.
To do what? Let's go. We gotta go. Gotta be detailed.
We're going.
All right.
So finds out, does the shit with the mask, whatever. I was like I don't know, that like freaked me the fuck out because I've never seen him do shit like that before, you know.
Jesse or Chris?
Jesse.
Okay. This was after he found out about the overdose incident. Okay. Did he tell you that this is what he was planning to do? This burglary and the beating up with the bat and everything?
He told me afterwards. He didn't tell me.
So he told you after the fact?
Yes. He didn't tell me that it was like going to happen.
Okay.
But I actually wasn't there when it happened. So.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Which is cool. But yeah, so, and he was like running around, he was like, yo, where's Jackie? And I wasn't there, so. Then he left, fucking fucked shit up, left. And I've never seen him act like that, you know?
Right.
Like, that's the person that, like, I go to the beach with and, like.
Hang out and all that stuff, yeah. Understand it's hurtful, but.
Like, we did like the entire like cross country road trip together. Like then I had like the time of my life, and then you fucking like do this shit to me.
Right.
And I just want to blame like crack, you know, like just as like I hope it wasn't really Jesse.
Right.
I feel like I have to, you know. I don't know. So he was like smoking and shit.
Okay.
And I don't know, he's like one of those people who just can't do drugs like that. Cause like
Jesse can't.
He can't.
Okay.
It makes him crazy like that. Like when he does that shit.
Yeah.
When he's normal, like cool Jesse, he's not like that, you know. And it's just really hard to like see it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take a brief moment to talk to you about one of my favorite games, Huge Casino. It's completely free to download on iOS and Android. The game does not offer real money gambling or any opportunity to win real money or prizes. It's for entertainment only. You can even receive a 5 million chips welcome bonus. Yeah. This game offers over 100 online casino games, from retro classics to modern slot machines inspired by real slots. And on top of slots, you can play poker, roulette, baccarat, and blackjack. You can even join a club to play with your friends and compete in a billionaire league. Download Huge Casino from the link in the description, as it really helps out this channel if you use that link. And after you do, come on back to my comments section and leave me a comment with what your favorite slot game is. Mine is Huge Diamonds. It keeps me highly entertained, and it's a lot of fun to play. Click the link in my description to download Huge Casino for free and receive 5 million chips. It really helps the channel if you use my link.
Someone that you've known for so many years, you've never seen him act like this before. Could be extremely shocking for someone to deal with.
It's like not the same person.
This is a CrimeCircus presentation.
We chilled for a while, and and then he like chilled out with the fucking drugs and shit. So he was like kind of like getting back to like normal and whatnot. And so, we were planning on, and I told him, I was like, yo, that's fucked up. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You know?
With drugs?
With that and the fucking mask shit. I was like, you're fucking dumbass.
Right.
You know? And like, we were planning on going to see like his mom or whatever. And then we were gonna go to like, we were gonna take a road trip, like a little one, you know, cause like he just got out of jail and like I wanted to hang out and like I had money saved.
Yeah.
So, cause I don't know, I bartended and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we chill at this hotel. Oh yeah. So then I think like a couple days later, we went to go pick up his friend DJ.
Okay.
The guy that looks like Post Malone. And
okay. Do you remember where? Do you remember when you picked up DJ?
It was the day that Chris died in the morning.
Okay. Today's Wednesday. Was it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday?
Monday morning.
Okay, so you guys picked up DJ Monday morning. Do you remember about what time and where?
Yes, it's the DlE address. The guy that I was telling you that he was staying with, Duffy. I don't know Duffy.
All right, so you guys pick him up in the morning time on Monday, which is Monday the 26th?
These days have just
Monday,
blended.
Yeah. So Monday the 25th. Okay, so you guys picked him up Monday morning. What was the plan? What were you guys doing that day?
We were kind of just hanging out. We like went back to Jesse's house and like had a couple of drinks and like chilled, and then Chico came over and like we were kind of just chilling and being like, all right, this guy just got out of jail, like hanging out.
Where does Jesse live?
169. I'm actually going to go and stay there for a little bit while I get my shit together. Is that okay? Okay.
Who else stays there? Nobody?
Nobody.
That's just Jesse's house? Okay.
But,
you know how long he's been staying there?
Couple months.
Couple months. Is he renting it?
He pays weekly.
Pays weekly, okay.
Yep. And I'm going to go in there and it's mine now. So,
okay. Alright, so Monday you guys are hanging out at Jesse's house. So Chico comes over, the guy that I talked to, the Gilbert guy. He came over to Jesse's house. So it's you, Jesse, DJ, and Chico at Jesse's house. So what happens from that point moving forward?
So at that point, Jesse already had a gun. So, which I told him was like ridiculous.
Do you know where he got it from? Where did he get the gun from?
This guy, he's a Zoe. You know what that is? Okay. He's a Zoe. He said his name's like Ghost or some shit like that. We were in, and there's another guy also named Chico.
Okay.
That serves. Yes. Okay. So
he got the firearm from Chico.
Chico's friend.
Chico's friend who goes by Ghost, who's a Zoe.
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember the address?
I know how to get there.
Okay.
I don't know the actual address.
Okay.
Like I can tell you how to get there.
What's the easiest way to do that? So apartment complex. Do you remember what apartment number?
No, he always came out.
Okay, so he always came out.
I've never been inside his house.
So you guys went Monday? Okay. And who was driving?
It was me.
So you're driving the Blue Crown Vic?
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know. every time I like tried to like not go or like leave, he would like force me to stay and drive, and it was just like, and it was just like escalating because I kept being like, what the fuck, like why are you treating me like shit,
Right.
you know?
So you drove him over to this address. So it's you, Jesse. Is he in the front passenger seat?
This is me and Jesse at this point.
Just you and Jesse. So this is Monday though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what time?
No. We got the gun Sunday. You got the gun the day before.
You guys are all hanging out.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
It was Sunday. Sorry, I'm tired.
That's okay. Do you remember what time y'all went over to this apartment? Was it daytime still?
Late afternoon.
Okay. Now the person that he met to get the gun from.
I can point him out. Don't know his name.
Okay. Tell me what he looks like.
He's tall. He's Haitian. Smells good. Kind of looks like a mouse.
A mouse. Okay.
I don't know.
You could identify him if you saw him again?
Mm-hmm.
Did Jesse call this guy when you
Jesse
guys
didn't know him. He knew, like, he only knew the other guy, Chico.
So he called Chico.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys got to the apartment complex, was the Haitian male, was he waiting for you?
No. Chico called him and he was like, oh, like, yeah, I have a guy that wants to, like, get the gun and shit like that. And Jesse kept forcing me to give him money.
How much money did he buy the gun for?
$650.
Okay, so $650. Do you know, can you describe the gun to me? What it looks like?
9mm. Like a Glock. Kind of shit. Automatic.
What color was it?
Black.
Black. Okay. How do you know it was a Glock? Are you saying that just because it's a popular handgun name, or?
Yes.
Okay, so saying that.
I mean, it just looks like a. It's heavy. It looks like the automatic thing. I know it has 9mm bullets.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did it come loaded?
Yes.
Okay. So it had.
It had bullets in it already.
Okay, so it came loaded. Okay. So you guys, so this was Sunday, late afternoon Sunday. If I showed you a map, would you be able to?
Sure.
Give it a go? Okay. So, we'll see. I'll use so you say, okay.
It's just, and he just like, if I didn't fucking like send him money, he would like get physical with me, and like,
Okay.
and I just like, I don't know, I'm fucking like trapped, you know?
Okay.
Because like, he knows that I have a lot of money saved.
Okay.
Like, and
Because you told me.
yeah, well, because I told him, because I was like, oh my god, like, I have all this money saved, let's take a trip, it's gonna be fun,
Right.
blah,
exactly.
blah, blah. Then he comes out, smokes fucking crack, and it's like, now I'm
What's
a
going
fucking
on?
hostage. Like, are
Right.
you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Like, I probably gave him about like $2,000 by force.
Okay.
Like, come on.
So, let's see.
Okay.
So you see him
I
come
know
from
that.
these apartments?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we drive here and wait for him.
Okay.
But I've never
Gone into the
actually
apartment.
gone into the apartment.
Okay. But small
And neither has Jesse.
apartments
Yes.
over there?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys have the gun. After Sunday, you go back to his house, I'm assuming. Is that correct? And then the next day, all you guys are hanging out. So just, I guess, take it from that way forward.
Okay. So, Jeff starts, this probably knows he hadn't like slept like a couple days ago, and he's fucking wilding out about like Chris and all this shit, and he's just like, I can't believe it. And I'm like sitting there like, Jesse, you're literally like smoking crack right now.
Right.
And you're fucking like criticizing me for like doing one thing.
Right.
Like, you're probably in jail like freaking the fuck out right now.
Right.
Like, goddamn. And like, so then he like starts like spouting off, gets really pissed off and all the crazy shit, whatever. And he's like, oh, like saying like, oh, like Chris killed me, so.
How did Chris kill him?
No, like he's saying that Chris killed
Oh,
me.
you. Okay, from the overdose.
Yes.
Okay. So he made the statement, Chris,
Yes.
tell me what the statement was. I don't
Like
know what
that Chris killed me.
Okay.
And that he left me there. And then he was like, I bet he did shit to you when you were unconscious, blah, 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 blah. I have no idea. I was fucking out.
Out, right. Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but
Right.
it's just like going on and on about it.
Mhm.
And like doesn't like, he like is like obsessed with it. And I was just like, please like, leave it alone, you know, like it's over with.
This is a crime circus.
Yeah, I already fucking whacked him.
Mhm.
Like, let's be done. You know.
Okay.
So, and he was like, no, it's my property. And I was like, oh my fucking god. So, I tried to leave. And I was like, I'm not doing this shit. And I was like, Jesse, go to bed. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were all hanging out, because I was tired. Because, like, I don't really like Greg.
Okay.
And like, and I was like, I'm over it. So
Yeah.
I left, and then I'm like walking to my car, and Jesse like makes me like stay and like come back, and it's just like every time I try and leave, I'm like taken back by force. Like I'm not
How would you describe force?
like
What do you mean?
literally like pulling me away from the door and like shoving me on the fucking like couch or bed or whatever, and like making me stay.
Okay.
And
This is going on Monday?
this has been going on like every time I leave.
Okay.
And it's like I can't leave, I'm always trapped.
Okay.
And I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've definitely like whacked it, you know, times before it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But please don't get me in trouble for that. But, like, yeah, because I'm just like, I have a life. Like, I can't constantly be like held hostage here while you guys just fucking smoke your shit and like make dumbass fucking plans to do dumbass shit.
Right.
Like, come on. Like, I fucking have I have a college degree. I'm smart. Like, you know, I'm over this shit.
Right.
Like, I'm not like, and Jesse's fucking hard too, but he's just a dumbass.
He just gets sucked in.
He gets like sucked into bullshit and like he loves me, but he's obsessed with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it's like obsession to the point where it's detrimental.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So
you guys are still hanging out on Monday. How long are you guys at Jesse's house for?
a couple hours. And then we went out, whatever. I think we went to Walmart because DJ like just got out of jail. So we went to
DJ did? Okay.
Yeah. We went to Walmart to like, you know, he got like a backpack and like, you know, some shit, new shoes and shit like that. Okay. So, and I'm trying to be nice, you know.
Of course.
You know, I bought him shit. I was like buying him like, soda and like water and all this shit. Like I was, you know, driving him where we wanted to go and like all this stuff. Cause like, I don't know. I don't know. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Like, so then, and then Jesse was like, hey, text Chris, that you want to meet up with him. And I was like, I don't want to fucking hang out with Chris. And he was like, you fucking text him now. And like made me do it. And like,
how did he make you? Could you describe that a little bit for me?
like, he kept like threatening me.
In what fashion?
He was gonna hurt me, like grabbed my arm and like twisted it. And you know, like I have fucking shit.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so about what time on Monday did he ask you to text Chris?
I think like around 10.
10 at night?
Yeah, like 9:30, 10, something like that. And I was like, no, I don't hang out with Chris. And Chico and teacher were like, yeah, like that's not like planned. Like that's very like spontaneous like plan. Like if you're, you know, they're like should like maybe not do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Got in his head, fucking whatever, and like forced me to fucking like call him, text him, whatever. And he,
So what did Chris say when you texted him?
he was like, yeah, like I want to hang out. Like he sounded sober, like sober.
Oh, you called him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At when you were at Jesse's house.
I know that there are text messages. I don't remember which what happened first, but I know that yes, I was in contact with Chris.
Okay.
So, but I guess you can see it on my phone at times.
Alright, so
Then
9:30, 10, you text him from Jesse's house.
and then
what
Jesse texted him a couple times, like pretending to be me. They're like, we should chill.
Okay.
And he like takes my phone, and he always takes my phone, and I was trying to get it back, and he always like fucking like forces my arms away, and like, you know, and like pushes me, and because he's like so like overly jealous, and like, you know what I mean, like he thinks that like every man that like looks at me is gonna like wanna fuck me. And it's just, you know what I mean, like that kind of like shit, and it's just
Right.
like.
Yeah.
Especially.
Okay. So how long do you guys stay at Jesse's house after these text messages start?
No, we like got up and went.
Okay. Who was driving the car?
Up to Lake Worth, it was me.
Okay.
We stopped at a church because they wanted to like chill and smoke or whatever. And I was like, alright. And I told Jesse to stop. I was like, I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like grabbed my wrist and he like told me that like I needed to fucking drive.
Okay.
And then I was like, well, I want to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So I went to the mobile.
Do you know where the mobile's at?
I think.
Anything near it that'll help us find it?
Trying to church. I think we. There's a Checkers. In.
Okay, so you went to Checkers with a mobile?
We're by the Checkers. We were by the Checkers.
So,
there's a mobile by the Checkers.
okay, so if you're, is the gas station right across the street from Checkers?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right next to Checkers.
Pretty fast.
And then across the street is Dunkin' Donuts? Do you remember seeing that?
I think so.
And Walgreens is there as well?
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
It does.
Okay. So you go into that gas station.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom.
Okay.
I walked into the bathroom. And I used the restroom. I was trying to wash my hands. Jesse came in with the gun, and like clocked it and put it at me, and he said, like, you call the cops, and like telling me he's gonna like kill me, and he's like, you need to fucking do this. And he like pushed me out of the bathroom. And I was like, you know. So I went to the car, and then we like drove down a neighborhood, and Jesse was like making me coordinate a plan with Chris.
Okay. So what's the substance of the plan that you're trying to coordinate with Chris?
Jesse told me that tell him that you want to just chill and like smoke weed or whatever, and then
Did you guys come up with a location you were going to meet?
yeah.
Is that a yes? How did you come up with that location?
Someone Chris's hotel was like near the street or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know, like
Did he tell you to meet at the hotel, or did he tell you to meet
No.
at, where did he tell you to meet?
he told us originally to meet at Checkers.
Okay.
And then like I drove past. I'm so bad at directions. I drove past Checkers and I was like, oh shit, my bad. And they U-turned and they were like, actually, just go into that neighborhood over there, like close to Checkers. So,
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
and Jesse was like, saying like what they wanted to like find him, you know,
Why did he want to find Chris?
because of the fentanyl shit.
Because of the fentanyl? With you overdosing, okay. But why did he want to find Chris Monday night? What did he tell you his plans were?
Shoot the motherfucker. Like the motherfucker that killed me. Like the motherfucker that killed you. Like.
So Jesse said the phrase, shoot the motherfucker. Is that a yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So he's in the front passenger seat?
Yes, and he's like, and I was like, saying like, this is not a good idea, like, please, like, let's not do this, let's not do this. And he was like, well, he fucking killed you, and like, I'm gonna fucking, like, give it back and shit. And I was like, he, like, made me drive, like, by force. Like, he's always, like, threatening me with fucking guns, like, to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking, like, does that shit, you know,
With
at me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And I can't call anyone because he takes my phone.
Okay. So you're driving up to meet Chris, right? Who else is in the car?
DJ and Chico.
Chico was in the car.
Yeah.
How sure are you that he was in the car?
I know he was in the car.
The Chico, which one?
What do you mean?
Which Chico? Because there was two, remember?
Oh, the one at Lauren's house.
The one at Lauren's house was in the car.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Where was he sitting?
In the back.
Which side?
Behind me.
So Chico's sitting behind you, DJ is
Behind Jesse.
behind Jesse. How many people have guns?
Just Jess.
Just Jesse. Okay. So you're driving up the street, right? To meet with Chris. Did Chris tell you the location to go to? How did he tell you? Did he give you an address?
No, he was talking on the phone, and he said, I'm on, like, street, whatever, and he's like, you'll see me with a flashlight, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So he said November?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he said he had what in his hand?
A flashlight.
A flashlight.
Because it was
And what was
dark.
he going to do with the
He was
flashlight?
like, you'll just see me flashing the flashlight. 'cause
Flashing
it's
the
dark out.
flashlight. Okay. So at some point, did you see him doing that with the flashlight? Okay. And you're driving toward him because he's flashing the flashlight at you, right? Is that a yes?
Yeah,
Okay. What side of the road was he on? Was he on the left or was he on the right?
I left.
So he was on your left and you're driving. Okay. What happens from that moment? What did Jesse tell you to do?
He said, I don't know, he started, like, threatening me, like, if I don't fucking do this, he'll fuck my life up, and, like, other shit, and, like, I won't be able to call anybody, and all this stuff. And he was like, just drive. And, like, I didn't really, like, know what he was gonna do, you know what I mean? I thought maybe he was just gonna get on and start being, like, a jackass or something like that, like, didn't think that he was gonna do that. And he like opened the window and
Who opened the window?
I mean
Okay.
I feel as if a lawyer coming to me.
Okay.
And like I opened the window and he like leaned this way, put the gun like this close to my fucking face and shot 4 times.
Okay.
And
You
then,
heard 4 shots.
yeah,
At what point did he fire the gun?
what do you mean?
When did he fire the gun? How close were you to Chris when the gun got fired?
A couple yards away.
So you're pulling up to him, you roll the window down. Is there any conversation? Nothing. Does Chris say anything? No. So he's leaning You're telling me Jesse, what's his last name? Jesse is leaning over you. He's in the front passenger seat.
And the gun was like right here.
Okay. Was it outside of the window?
No.
Okay.
I was like right where the window is.
Okay. Right there. And he fires how many times? At Christopher. Okay. When the shooting stopped, where did you guys go?
O'Connor's.
Okay, you guys went to the bar. How long? You went straight there?
Mm-hmm.
Were you driving?
I stopped for gas.
Where'd you stop for gas at?
The mobile on.
So the mobile on it left, you stopped there to get gas, and then you got back. What exit did you get off on? Do you remember? Okay.
That's where O'Connor's is, yeah.
So you guys go to O'Connor's, and then what happens from that moment?
I'm reading to one of my friends, you know, but I'm like in shock. Am I gonna go to jail?
I need you to keep telling the story.
Oh my God, that's not a no.
Well, I can't lie to you. So I need to know what the full story is to understand what's going on. Who did you run into?
Oh, just one of my friends that I know. Okay. Like, you know, just a stupid friend.
Okay.
Then we were in the bar. Had like a drink or two, and then the guy DJ was like, "Oh, we'll go park the car like in the back." And I was like, "Okay," so I give him my keys. Yeah. I don't know. They like hid the gun in the trees.
How do you know that he hid the gun in the trees?
They told me.
That they put the gun in the trees? Was there any? Now, who's at the bar with you? Is it Chico, DJ, Jesse, and you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys hid the gun in the trees, and DJ was the one who did it? Is that a yes?
Yeah, I was never gonna park the car.
He was the only one that parked the car?
Yes.
Okay. So where is the gun at now?
I told you. It's in, my car. In a lunchbox that says.
You said it's in the trunk of your car in a lunchbox?
It says Jesse.
Okay. Who put it there? If it originally was in the G.
Chico.
When did Chico put it in the trunk of the car?
When I was in jail.
And when did you get arrested?
Last night.
Okay. So how do you know? If you were in jail, how did you know that Chico...
He told me when I got out.
Okay. Did he pick you up?
No, my dad picked me up.
So your dad picked you up?
Dropped off at Lawrence. My dad and I went to go eat some food.
Mm-hmm.
And he was
Where did
like,
you guys go?
Hooters.
Okay.
And then he was like, "Don't worry about it, we'll fix it." He was like, "I know how to deal with this shit." You know, he was like, "You'll be fine."
Talking about the drug charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, "I know that you're not, you know, my dad's cool."
Okay.
Dropped me off at Lauren's house. And then Chico told me, and then Chico also...
How did Chico tell you?
He just said that it's in the trunk. He's just like, I put it in the lunchbox.
And did he say, I put the gun in the lunchbox? Or did he say, I put it? And how would you interpret that phrase? He said he put it. Do you think it was the gun, or is it still in the trees at the bar?
I mean,
Did you see it in there?
Yes.
So you saw it in the trunk of the car?
Yes.
When did you see it in the trunk of the car?
Today.
You remember what time today?
Like dusk-ish.
Dusk, okay. Who showed it to you? Did you go look on your own?
No,
Chico showed you.
he also told me that that Jesse told him that he wanted to kill me.
Who did?
Jesse wanted to kill me.
Jesse did? Why?
I know. Now fucking like, am I really like gonna be an accessory to murder? I'm fucking held against my will. I'm both
up? Do you want tissues now?
Oh,
Okay.
I just want to know what's gonna happen.
I'm trying to figure out the full truth. Okay? And then we'll talk about what's going to happen. So, when you guys...
I don't deserve this.
I understand.
Do you?
I do. I do this for a living, remember? So, after Jesse got arrested, did you have any contact with him?
I talked to him today. That was the last time I talked to him.
Okay. What was the substance of your conversation today?
I told him that I got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that. And he asked me like what I was doing. I said I was at Lauren's house.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked about the gun. Yeah. And I said it was fine. I said it was okay. It was taken care of.
What did you mean by taking care of?
Like we took it from the tree.
Okay, from the tree at O'Connor's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Chico put it in the trunk. So when you guys are at the bar, what are you guys talking about?
We were just like, what the fuck? That was fucking nuts. Like that kind of shit. We played pool and I was kind of just like shocked, you know.
Okay.
It's like I can't leave.
But in a bar full of people, you didn't think that you had the ability to ask somebody, bartender, somebody for help?
This is a CrimeCircus presentation.
I mean, like, I just, like, that just happened. Like, how, like, I look like a fucking piece of shit. Like, how can I, like, you know? Like, what?
Okay.
Now I'm here. Like,
Okay.
and I don't know what you're gonna fucking, like, take my life away from here now.
Okay, well, it's a very serious thing that we're talking about here.
I know. I don't deserve that.
I understand.
I don't really think that you do.
I do.
You're gonna fucking discharge me with accessory to murder.
I think we're going to continue talking, is what we're going to do. Does that make sense? So we've been going pretty steady for a little while. I'm going to step out, give you a couple minutes to relax.
Did you happen to get this cigarette?
I did.
Get one.
Yeah, you can't have one in here. I have to take you outside. But just hang on, I'll figure out how to arrange that.
Okay.
And I'll be right back with you, okay? Alright, Jackie, you ready to have a cigarette?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alright. We gotta go outside. We can't smoke in here.
Okay. I understand.
Alright, we're gonna go this way. Just have a seat and I'll be right back with you, okay? Alrighty. So I talked about it a little bit. I just have a couple follow-up questions that I want to ask, okay? So the cell phone that we recovered from you tonight, what's the number associated with it? I know you told me, but could you tell me again?
7457.
And is this the cell phone that you were calling and texting Chris?
That Jessica was calling and texting Chris, yeah.
But at some point in the beginning of the night, you initiated the contact, is that correct? Okay. What was the reason that you guys went over?
He didn't tell me. when we left.
Okay, so he didn't.
No one told me that was gonna happen.
Did have you ever been to the city?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you say you travel there?
I don't know. I used to go a lot more.
Okay.
For like the downtown area.
Before Monday, when's the last time that you would say that you've been?
Like over 6 months ago.
Okay. So this is the first time that you've been up about 6 months. And you guys went from the house where Chris lives, or excuse me, where Jesse lives, the Venetian, straight over to. Do you remember what exit you got off?
Okay. Either 10th Street or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10th Street.
Okay. So you guys got off at 10th?
Some like
Okay.
that area, yeah.
And you guys, how often had you hung out with this DJ and Chico before?
First time.
This is the first time?
I've seen Chico a couple times. We're not like super close or anything. He was kind of just hanging out with me because I'm sorry. Hanging out with me because he was there when I got arrested, and
Chico was?
yes.
Okay.
And he had all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I went to go see him, all this stuff.
Okay. This is after you got out of jail. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you meet Chico at?
I guess originally at Cumberland Farms by Sample Pit.
Okay. How did you know that he was going to be there?
He kind of just walked up and was like, "Hey, what's up?"
This is after you got out of jail?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
When you got out of jail for the drug charge, who was driving your car? Chico?
The cop told him, drive it somewhere safe, but just don't drive it right now.
Okay.
Just park it somewhere, keep it there.
So when you got out of jail, how did you find the Crown Vic?
My dad picked me up and drove me to Lauren's house. It was in the guest parking lot where it is right now.
Okay. Who had the keys for it?
Chico.
Chico had the keys, and so he had been driving around in it?
I don't think so, because the cops told him not to.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he just took it to Lauren's and parked it in the guest spot.
Okay.
Because I was parking in the guest spot, and so it's good.
Okay. So, you guys went up the same night that you're texting and calling Chris trying to meet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the first time that you'd hung out with all these people. Do you think you could identify DJ again if you saw him?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
What does he look like?
He's very tall, very pale, a lot of his tattoos. He has the name DJ on his right hand on the top.
Okay. Is he skinny, fat?
He's kind of chunky. He's tall and chunky.
Does he have, what color hair does he have?
Kind of reddish brown.
Okay. How long is it?
It's like a buzz cut.
Buzz cut? Okay. I think we have a photograph that I'd like to show you. Do you recognize this person?
That's Darren, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's Darren. He lives in the trailer park.
Is this DJ?
No.
No. So this is not DJ. This is somebody by the name of Darren?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't think he was involved?
Okay. So he's not involved, so that's not DJ?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll move past that. He's not
involved.
We're trying to locate DJ. So.
I mean, I think he was also called Mikey or something like that, but if you could check a couple days ago, like who was released, you know, like
Okay.
I could tell you.
Okay. But he has a lot of face tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's get back to the shooting. Who has the phone that's communicating with Chris? Jesse? Okay. What is he doing with the phone?
He's making me talk to Chris.
Over the phone?
Yeah.
On speaker. Okay.
Telling me what to say. Only fucking cutting me. Making me say shit to Chris.
Okay. So if that's what happened, why didn't Chico tell me that when I talked to him today? Chico said that he had no idea about the shooting. Was Chico in the car? Yeah? Okay. Was there any conversation about not talking to the police? Is that a yes? Who made that conversation?
Everyone.
What was the substance of that conversation? Who started it? Can you say that up? Jesse? Okay. So once again, we're on the right track. But
Please.
I need you to listen. It seems a little suspicious to me, and just hear me out for a second, that you're driving this car, you've got a guy with a gun in the front seat, you're texting this guy Chris, who you know the guy with the gun is mad at, there's two other people in your car that you don't normally hang out with, you guys commit this crime, and then you guys go and get gas, and then you go to the bar. At what point did Jesse tell you that you guys were going up to kill Chris or to shoot Chris?
He did not tell me that he was going to shoot Chris.
But at one point, you told me he said he was gonna what? Kill the motherfucker?
Yes, that was already when we were originally driving up there. He said he wanted to fucking like talk to Chris and all this other shit, but he wanted it to be like a setup, like having me do it. So
A setup in what way? He wanted to talk to Chris with his two other friends in the car? Talk to Chris? Fight Chris?
Fight Chris.
Fight Chris. Is that what you were going up there to do?
That's what they told me, and I said it was a bad idea and I didn't want to do it, but he made me go up there. I did not.
And you saw the gun when you guys left. You knew he had the gun? Is that correct? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys go up there and they tell you that that the three dudes want to fight Chris. If they're just going to fight him, why does Jesse have a gun?
Oh no, man. He ever since then he got it. He wouldn't leave it anywhere.
Okay.
He took it everywhere.
Did he say anything about getting rid of the gun completely, or did he want to keep it? He wanted to keep it. Okay. That's why you guys hid it in the tree at the bar?
Yes.
And how certain are you that it is in the trunk of your car right now? How certain? On a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being yes, 100% it's there.
90%. 90%.
You're 90% sure the gun's in the car.
I'm almost 100%.
Almost 100% sure the gun's in the car. If it's not in the car, where would it be?
I honestly don't know.
Would it be at Chris's house?
Chris doesn't have it.
I mean, Jesse's house. Would it be at Jesse's house?
Maybe. I mean,
after the bar, where did you guys go?
Where did we go? Hotel. We went to a hotel.
What's the hotel that y'all went to?
Holiday Inn Express.
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
Holiday Inn Express. What was the reason that you guys went there?
Because Jesse was like, he was saying that, like, he didn't want to go back to his house because he was afraid the cops were going to be there or something like that. And he was like, suspicious about it. He kind of wanted to, like, hide out.
Okay. When he got arrested the other day, were you with him? What did he think was happening?
I mean, he just kept denying everything. But
denying what?
Denying the mask thing.
Okay. But we both know that the mask thing happened.
So
right?
He was originally getting arrested.
Okay. He was originally getting arrested for that.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did you guys stay at the Holiday Inn?
Like 2 nights.
Okay, so the incident happened after midnight on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go to the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to the Holiday Inn Express. Was it still dark out?
Yeah.
Still dark out. Okay, so that's Tuesday that you're there. After that, it turns into Wednesday. What happens?
I slept for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When I woke up,
I'm listening.
Figure out what he wants.
my wallet was in the bathroom, my credit card was missing, DJ was gone, he had Jesse's phone, I texted Jesse's phone, and I was like, I originally called Jesse's phone, and he answered, and I was like, yo, like, are you coming back? Jesse needs his phone.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Never came back, never answered any texts, never heard from him again.
Okay. And you don't know where he's at?
The only thing I know would be that address.
Okay. We'll get to that. Where was Jesse arrested by the police?
He was arrested in an apartment complex.
Were you with him?
Yes.
Okay. How did the police know he was there?
They followed my car. They saw my car, and they saw Jesse's face.
Okay.
In my
Because you
house.
don't have any tint?
No. Saw Jesse's face and followed me.
Okay. Did you talk to Jesse after he went to jail?
I talked to him today. That's the only time I talked to him.
What did you guys talk about?
I told him that I got arrested, and he was like, yo, what the fuck? I told him about the fentanyl thing, because yeah, he had no idea, because that happened after he went to jail. And all that kind of stuff. And he asked about the gun. And
How did he ask about the gun?
he said, is it in the trees? And I said, no.
Okay. Okay. So when you guys left,
Mm-hmm.
you thought that you guys were going to meet with Chris to do what?
I thought that they were just gonna go out and like jump him or something, and I still said it was a bad idea, blah blah blah. But Jesse had been bringing the gun literally everywhere with him, so I was just like, okay, whatever. It's just one of those things. And then we actually like went there, and then he started threatening me with the gun.
When did he take the gun out? When did he take the gun out?
The first time that he took the gun out was when I was in the bathroom.
At the gas station?
Yeah.
The Chevron? Mobile. Okay. So y'all are at the mobile. He comes into the women's restroom. And what does he do with the gun?
He cocks it, fucking points it at me,
Mm-hmm.
and says, you're gonna do what I say, and tells me that I have to do what he says. Don't fucking talk to anyone, fucking talk to the cops, You need to fucking drive.
Okay. Alright. When you guys are driving up the street, what's the conversation that's happening?
Well, when we were driving up street, we saw the flashlight.
What did Jesse say?
He like got the gun out. He like pointed it at me and told me to like open the window, and it happened really fast, and I didn't think that he would do something like that, because I've never seen him do anything like that. And then he just like put it in front of my face and just did it, and then pointed at me and told me that I had to go.
So when we find DJ and speak to him, and then when I confront Chico with this,
please don't tell him I said anything.
what is the substance of, or are they going to say exactly that?
No, they're gonna say they didn't know there was a shooting, and then he OD'd. But I really, really just want to fucking move on and live my life.
Okay.
I want to be involved with this shit. Please. I was fucking like held against my will.
Okay. But you stayed with Jesse at the bar. You stayed with him at the hotel. He couldn't have pulled out the gun at the bar without somebody seeing him. And if he treated you like this, why would you talk to him after he went to jail? And why are you sort of facilitating this thing with the gun and telling him that he took care of it? He can't hurt you from jail.
I don't know. Chico was next to me, and he was telling me
Chico
what
have
to
a gun?
say. Huh?
Did Chico have a gun?
No.
Okay.
He was telling me what to say and all this shit, and then he was like, Jesse told me that he wants to kill you. And I was like, okay.
When did you guys plan to go to shoot Chris?
They literally like just did it like spontaneously.
Okay.
And I did not want to go. Like, I was threatened to go.
Okay.
And my phone was taken from me.
Okay, but when we get to the bar, again, there's other patrons there
Yeah.
that you could have summoned for help and told them what just happened. Hotel staff at the hotel. There's other opportunities.
Okay, I understand what you're saying here in this situation, but the entire time I was really scared and I was panicking and I didn't know what to do. Okay? And I'm like, you know, I don't know. And it's just like, if I fucking like leave the hotel room or whatever, actually like every time I tried to leave the hotel room, they would like come with me. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere alone.
This is a CrimeCircus presentation.
Like they would follow me everywhere.
So if we go to the Holiday Inn and look at the surveillance video, is that going to confirm what you're telling me right now?
Yes. Yeah, I went to the car. I did go to the car to get some stuff out, and it's just like Jesse would just like follow me every time.
Okay. Okay. Hang out right here. I'll be right back, alright? You need a tissue or anything?
No, I just want to know what's gonna happen.
Alright, hang out here, I'll be right back. Alright. How you feeling?
Afraid.
Alright, so you're gonna go to jail tonight, okay? So I need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back. Don't argue, I just need you to do it right now, okay? Both your hands behind your back like you're praying, please. Just like that.
You told me I wasn't gonna go to jail.
I didn't say, I never made any promises. I said we needed to talk.
What's happening?
Alright, come this way. You're gonna go back with the deputy that brought you in. And he's gonna transport you to the jail, okay? Is there anything on your person?
Thank you so much for watching this presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate it. I do. Please consider joining my Patreon, YouTube membership, hitting me up inside the Cash App, or checking out my merchandise website. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Your support goes a long way, and it helps me get these original exclusive videos that every other channel wants to steal from me. And you know that's true. Thank you for being here at the one and only Crime Circus. This is a two-part series. We are going to get to hear from her accomplice, her lover. Yeah, there's gonna be a part 2 because I know you loved part 1 so much. And sometimes sequels are actually better than the first one, just like Terminator 2. So you want to know about this beautiful young woman's sentence? Well, she was sentenced to 1.5 years. She was facing life in the penitentiary. Is that fair and just? You let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I really would. There's more to the story, a lot more. And you don't want to miss the sequel. You really don't. You really don't. And a very brief reminder, please use the link in my description to download Huge Casino for free. Anyways, until next time, remember to stay safe out there because you know it's a dangerous world.